Hey, what's up? It's Mike from Fantasy Genius. If you're unfamiliar, fantasygenius.io is a website that syncs your fantasy football league's data, provides you and your league mates a custom website with a bunch of fun stats and awards, league history, league lore, all of your documents and links. We do automated previews and recaps of the previous week. It's a lot of fun. League Sync tool is going to be moving to a premium pricing model this year. It'll be available for you and your league mates for $6.99 a month or $14.99 a month, depending on your billing cycle. I want to provide a little bit of transparency into why exactly I made that decision going into this season. So, the entire time I've worked on this project, it has been on the side. I've had a full time job and have been doing this on nights, weekends, early mornings, and I've loved doing it. But it got to the point last year where between this, having a full time job, trying to maintain a personal life, and honestly focusing on my mental health, I didn't have the capacity to do all of that stuff at once. So going into this season, there were two options essentially. One was to shut Fantasy Genius down and focus on my full time job, um, which that would have been a big bummer. I have too many shirts. That wouldn't make any sense if I did that. And the second was to quit my job, try to focus on this, and make it work as a business. And so that's the decision we arrived at. And I hope you understand. I'm confident that we provide enough value in the League Sync tool that it makes sense for your league mates. I mean, it works out to, just a few cents per league member per month. Now that this is my full-time job, you can imagine how motivated I am to make this work and build everything that you guys need so you feel like you and your league mates are getting a really good value out of this tool. We're going to be super responsive to feedback, open to any kind of ideas that you want. It's just me and my brother working on this, and we are honestly going to bust our asses.
But I promise you one thing, a lot of good will come out of this. You have never seen any player in the entire country play as hard as I will play the rest of the season, and you never see someone push the rest of the team as hard as I will push everybody the rest of the season, and you never see a team play harder than we will the rest of this season. God bless.
The other stuff on the site outside of the League Sync tool, like Trade Raider and the rankings and the blogs, all that stuff's going to remain free. It's only the League Sync tool that is going to be a premium subscription. I understand that not everyone will be able to or will want to pay for a league subscription. Obviously, I hope that all of you do. But I do want to thank everyone that has signed up for this site or visited or used the tool. Um, I remember when I started this project as Commissioner Genius 3 or 4 years ago, literally the first day that I posted it on the internet, I had 20 signups, and I'm not exaggerating. I was running around the house. I was so excited. And so to get to this point where I can bet on myself and try to make this work as a full-time business is absolutely mind-boggling. I never set out with that intention, but that's where we are now. It's super exciting, um, and it wouldn't have been possible without you guys. We don't have big marketing budgets. Like I said, we're not owned by some mega corp, so really all of our growth has come from posting online, others sharing it with league mates, sharing it on the internet. And so I really cannot thank you enough for that and getting us to this spot. And we are thrilled to be kind of going into this next phase of Fantasy Genius, and it's going to be a much better product moving forward because we're able to devote this time to it. Yep. So maybe I'm insane for doing this and quitting my stable full time job that I liked to try to do fantasy football content. Basically, every single person that I've told in real life reacts exactly like Sandy Lyle and Along Came Polly.
I gotta tell you, I'm really excited about this. And really, I feel like this could be one of those defining moments of my life or something, you know?
Yeah, I actually think it's not going to work out, but I'm pulling for your Rube.
But yeah, I just want to thank everyone again for using the tool. And if you're not too pissed at us and still want to help grow the product, we don't have big marketing budgets, so the best thing you can do is kind of spread the word to friends, people who play fantasy football, people on the internet, whatever. All that's a huge help. So that's where we're at. Hopefully you understand where we're coming from. Let's have some fun this year.